At the subway, in hostels, in the house entrances and even in shelters for the homeless, Putin's mobilization has long gone beyond calling only reservists. Military commissars staged raids. The first one was announced a week ago. They came for the homeless.
There was a story with a charitable organization. They came to a hitting point for the homeless and detained several dozen people. Later, the men over 50 were released, and all the rest were taken away in an unknown direction. After that, a wave of appeals began, and to this day, unfortunately, it has not succeeded. Grigory Sverdlin, head of the Go by the Forest group, in a commentary to Medusa Media.
The raids don't stop either. Now, even in the previously untouchable cities, St. Petersburg and Moscow, the military commissars hand out summonses near the subway, at rehearsal bases, in photo studios and hostels. City councils send orders to hotels to report possible draft dodgers, in fact, to snitch on their guests. 40 people were evacuated from one of them at once.
All those who served and citizens of the Russian Federation under the age of 40 stay here. The rest are free.
In the military registration and enlistment offices, documents are taken from men and kept in complete obscurity.
We are sitting for 24 hours without documents, without information, without belongings, and they don't give us our documents, or even to wash.
As a result, some of the shift workers were released, others were less fortunate. They are expected at the military registration and enlistment office in December. And this is St. Petersburg. Here people with summons await in the foyer of the house. 2 men in civilian clothes and a policewoman were rude when they saw the camera and forbade them to take pictures.
Дежурит с 7:30 утра.
They are here from 7:30 a.m. and who are you anyway?
And who are you?
I live here.
Well done, I'm happy for you.
And who are you?
Who cares?
Introduce yourself.
I don't want to.
But by Moscow standards, in St. Petersburg everything went smoothly. In the Russian capital, a real hunt for people has unfolded. The Moscow police officers blocked the exits from the Mitinsky radio market and began to grab men at random.
What are you doing?
It's the police. They have the right. They have the right.
According to experts, such actions of the police and military commissars are a violation of the rights of citizens.
Forced conscription is one of the most severe violations because when a person is simply handed a summons, he has time to come home, turn on the computer, surf the internet and find tools to protect his right not to serve in the army. Everyone had them. When a person was just walking down the street and they detained him and sent him somewhere, he hardly knew where to go.
Human rights activists recommend not to take the summons in hand and not to sign anything. If it didn't work out, ask to replace the military service with a civilian one in connection with pacifist beliefs. To do this, you need to seek help from human rights activists and write a letter to the draft board. This is the only way to save your life. After all, according to Medusa Media, more than 1 million people are going to be mobilized into the army, and not 300,000, as Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said earlier. And as practice shows, it will not be possible to survive raids or hide from the military committees. Reported by Sergei Kulyas, Ksenia Barvilenko, UATV News.